Bunk. All right, let's see. Let's wait for this bitch to go live. All right, it is live.
Going online. I'm gonna ruin your stream.
Probably.
Despite only.
Yeah, don't.
I want that to be the first thing your stream sees.
Are we linking the video?
Oh, good point. Yes. Streaming about FunGasm. And the video we saw about it earlier. Let's see. Let me just make sure.
If I turned out to be a total creep, I would not have wanted to have been gone by a name like FunGasm.
No, that's
like that is like the ironic twist. Like, I hope this doesn't turn out to be some comeuppance. Like, wow. I wonder if the name should have been a hint, everyone. Nah, it was fun. We were just fun. It was a good joke. Like, yeah, why was it funny? We don't even remember now. All we remember is the creepy stuff.
Yes, unfortunately. Hi everyone. Hello Blake. How are you today?
Sure.
Oh, we have to warn everyone about Wyatt Games here because OO stands for what was it? United White something or other.
What do they stand for? Fuck.
We can't even.
Or it's also just an annoying kid.
No,
so.
It's fine, whatever. So, anyways, let's get to today's topics and stuff. Let me get back to. Oh, actually, one sec.
Stand for Ultimate White Union.
Well, is oh whoa okay?
Whoa.
I don't know.
Step will figure out what oh whoa means. Give him a second.
I will figure it out.
Yeah.
Roast in Hell, Twitter, and FunGasm. Here we go.
White.
All right, so
we're ahead of the time.
The original post that I got here was the first thing reading off from the Twitter in it's the top link called from cartoons. It's explain this shit. And the first post here, it's from Fun, that's short for FunGasm. 27. This is back in 2018. The 9th month, 22nd day. 27 years old.
September 29th.
Yes.
September
old
2017 or 18?
Yes.
2018.
2018.
All right, here we go. Basically a skeleton, I know. Lol, not too old. Any questions for me, whoever this other person is? Fun, how old are you? This is, the older gentleman. And does me being older than you bother you at all, or whatever? Why? What is the why? Like, what was that face?
It's like a colon Y. It's supposed to be like some face.
Okay, well, yes. I knew it was supposed to be a face. The person says 13, and not really. Fun, all right. Another weird face there. Want to just take turns asking stuff, not much else to do, and I don't mind. So far, not horrible yet, but we'll get there. Person goes,
yeah,
sure.
It's not Toon Critics level.
No.
I don't want you to think I'm a pedo or anything.
Yeah. Fun, you go then. What's your birthday? That's from the kid. Let's get to Bunk upload. What? That's why I'm kind of nervous about my art. FunGasm? Aroused, huh? The kid's like, I love my art, but I fear that I wouldn't be able to support myself by doing what I want to do. Lol, my keyboard skills is wonked up right now. Fun.
Where'd you get skills from?
But I ask if you were drawing hentai or something, because if your art gets you aroused. I've often been told that artists don't get aroused by their own artwork. I don't know if that's myth or not.
Art is suffering.
All right. Indeed.
I don't think you can speak for everyone in that category.
Yeah.
No.
Well, that's what I'd heard as a rumor anyway. So here's the kid. Lol, I can't draw hentai. My anatomy is super cartoony. FunGasm. Nothing wrong with that. By the way, if you do go to FunGasm's Twitter, it's very not. I don't feel it's exactly YouTube friendly. It's why we're not looking at his right now. I know I once made a sort of not safe for work drawing for an art trade, but it was on one of my old phones. Fun. Also, I don't worry too much about your art career. The more you draw, the more that you will improve. The more people are interested in your work. just stay consistent with how often you draw, and it'll come naturally. Drawing not safe for work can be fun, you know. You're bringing
Anthony,
that.
Is this one of those type of mentor to these kids kind of scenarios?
He's
Kinda
really
starting to
pushing,
sound
like he's
it.
really pushing the fucking not safe for work in the hentai.
He really wants this person to draw porn a lot.
Yeah, and I'm like, dude, there's no excuse. Like you're literally on the web. That is the microcosm of fucking like hentai porn. You didn't need to go to a kid for this.
No, not like he needed them to get his fix for hentai on the internet. He wants like that's the part he seems to be.
Yeah, I don't. Back in my day, when you had to go to pay sites, I would have been like, any port in a storm? Question mark. But today, no, they're all free for the most part. Anyways, high school teachers don't usually care as much as. Wait, what? High school teachers usually don't care as much. It's nicer. I feel like I'm missing something. Just kidding. From the kid. Fun. Also, you seem more mature than 13, to be honest. Figured you were 16.
Okay, cool. Green light then, buddy.
Okay, all right.
She can draw all the porn you want then, right?
I have a friend, this is from the kid. She wore a shirt that said chill bitch and didn't get dress coded. She's in the 10th grade. I got dress coded for wearing jeans with rips above the knee. And also, I wear the whole maturity thing a lot. I hear the whole maturity thing. I guess it's just I grew up faster. Oh, don't tell him that. Fun. I don't know. You're right to talk. Most others around 13 are fairly obnoxious. Oh, but you're special. Oh,
Fucking know, right?
You're one of the you know. There's just I feel like I can talk to you like a real adult. Draw me some porn. Come on.
Yeah, anyways,
it's fun.
But the kid here, I just don't talk about during school. I agree that this whole thing on a thing on 13-year-olds fun. Bet you're kind of cute too. Get a lot of guys hitting on you. Kid.
Snap! That's like
I got called gay because I don't like Fortnite. Okay, kid, if you're watching this,
that's
the exact opposite.
This is funny.
Yes,
I like it. I like. What is your? Your school's right. Bully them for not liking Fortnite.
No,
you
that's not what's funny about
school,
this. What's funny about this is it's like, hey, you get a lot of guys getting hit on you. I got called gay because I don't like Fortnite. It's like exactly.
Yeah. All right.
Whenever someone is asking you an uncomfortable question,
just bring up Fortnite.
People think I'm gay because I don't like Fortnite.
Just bring up Fortnite.
I'm just if anyone's ever asking you a question that makes you uncomfortable or crosses some boundary, that is the fucking best response I've ever heard.
All right.
People think I'm gay.
Here, I'm gonna ask Brony Inspector and fucking Blake in the chat there. Brony Inspector is one of the last raging bisexuals in the world. Do you like Fortnite?
Oh fuck no.
All right, how about you, Blake? Do you like Fortnite?
Oh my.
Cringy, my guy. All right, there you go.
Yeah, you forgot this stuff was a fucking. What the hell, Anthony?
I wasn't gonna ask the 16-year-old edgelord what he was into. Anyways,
what?
I'm not FunGasm for crying out loud, but yeah.
I'll bet a lot of people at your school think you're gay because you don't like Fortnite.
Reminder, step light about
right.
sleeping with a French girl.
I wasn't gonna bring that up. Let's stay back.
Let's keep
not
this
now.
on track.
Yeah. What do you look?
That is a hilarious story about
Step. What do you?
Let's keep this on track.
What do you look for a guy? Have a preference for blondes or something? Why is FunGasm blonde? I like hazel eyes, dark hair sometimes. Okay, someone who doesn't judge me for how moody I get sometimes. What do you look for in a girl? I'm
blonde or go home.
He says I'm pan. I'm all about personality. I could see a lot of people getting angry about FunGasm.
Who said they're pan?
No sexual limits.
Yeah, I'm looking really bothered as long as it doesn't keep healthy and clean. Okay, this is healthy and clean. Got it.
Of course, fun is pan.
Yeah,
okay.
And the kid goes, pan. Doesn't really matter what you look, as long as I enjoy being around them. Person, I'm questioning. Does that make you comfortable? Fun, Deerford, you're supposed to ask, does this make you feel uncomfortable? As opposed to, I guess you're trying to fucking not get a no out of them.
Oh, weird. Ew.
So does this make you feel not uncomfortable?
Hey,
So
Would you say? What do you say? Bottle of red or bottle of white?
yeah, again, originally there's a channel out there called Nicole that link is also in the top 3 fucking lines of the thing here. It's FunGasm Shady Behavior, where they point out and ask a question. How did they word it? Something along the lines where he even considered his own actions like kind of, you know what?
Disgusting.
Yes, he's like, here, what I did was disgusting, gross, and deserves proper action against it. It isn't cool. If this is taken entirely out of context, if you got railroaded in that video in any way, I've reached out to FunGasm on Twitter. Earlier in the day, he didn't respond to me directly, but we do have some lovely tweets from the man that we thought that we would read them off in stream. Bunk. And let's do this one, and I'll just get the other one right now. All right. I believe this. Here we go. I am not here to convince you. Believe what you want. If you think I'm some kind of serial killer because of some slanderous shit you heard online, go for it. No, that's not the accusation there, David. If I can't please anyone, okay, and really the only one I'm going to make happy is myself. That's kind of how you got yourself in trouble in the first place.
Yeah, that's consistent with in the whole thing. Yeah.
Any following I can get as a bonus. No, no. David, please stop. Hey, yo, readdressing some shit that's been going on. I want to state this from what I've heard that FunGasm in the past has worked for, what was it, Game Grumps and JonTron. If any of those guys could maybe give any insight if they've heard anything, or direct this man to answer this shit a little bit more on point, it'd be appreciated. So there's been a resurgence of call out from about 2 years ago now. For those of you who don't know, I've been called out for gross pedo lolly art and gross shit. This was 2 years ago. I didn't even know you drew. Yeah.
I don't care.
Yeah, no.
So many years, I can barely remember those days.
Yeah.
Oh, that summer, or that September. Like, what is this guy's deal?
Yeah, when I was watching the video down below where he's like, I can't really remember, and there's 2 ways to look at that it happened so long ago, which 2 years isn't that far. And on top of that, it could have been, well, maybe you've been fucking up so much that you can't remember which specific instance that we're talking about. I don't know. You have a lot of access to a lot of younger fans there, Mr. David FunGasm. So for those of you who don't know, I already got that. All that said, anyone who's finding out and is yelling at someone else already trying to correct themselves, this is the final line I'm drawing about this subject because I'm tired of it. Well, no FunGasm. I have some unfortunate...
Oh, I get it. Like, hey, Vector, you remember that beer you drank 2 years ago? I have had so many beers between now and then.
Yeah.
I do not know.
So the original video from Nicole had like 200 views earlier in the day. It's up to 700 now. I'll take a quick peek at that just to give our thoughts and opinions and thought, hopefully along the way there. But you're gonna probably be hearing a lot more than you already have. This ball just started getting rolling, and I'm sure that there's gonna be people a lot more brutal than I am, trying to talk to you about this, and you're kind of lackadaisical in your fucking response. That's how I'd put it. Trying to correct themselves is the final. Okay, already got that part. I do not support or condone pedophilia. Your actions would suggest potentially otherwise. I do not support.
Well, or at the very least, you're like, yes, pedophilia is one thing. Being predatory with teenagers on the internet is completely different. Oh, wait a minute. Like, yeah, like I think he might be splitting a hair that he doesn't seem to realize. I don't know. That's the most I could imagine about what that's even supposed to mean.
Okay, yeah, I don't know, David. I do. I think you're full of shit there. I'm in a belief that this gross fictional art is in fact gross and can be harmful, but since my call out, I have stopped and reflected on my mental and I'm trying to grow out there. I don't care what the fuck you draw, unless you're specifically, I guess, drawing of one of these kids that you were trying to get to.
That he's trying to make this about his art. Like,
no.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll be back to my most important work.
Yes.
Myself.
Yeah, no. Okay, so I know Step dipped out. So, take what you will, but my absolute last message on this topic will continue to... Already got that part. Support Pavilion. Here I take art. Thanks. I also live in New York. Oh, thank you, David. Thank you. That saves a lot of time here. While there's a damn plague to deal with, I'm not even looking for sympathy or respect. Oh, don't worry, or don't have to worry about that. Hate me all you want.
Gonna get either anytime soon. Yeah.
Yeah. Hate me all you want, but the fact of the matter is, I'm some stranger online to you. That's never stopped us before, David. You don't know me, and what I support, you can only take word from online. You could come clear that up, David. You can absolutely too, and I'd be glad for if these again screenshots that any of them have been altered or misrepresented, or for whatever reason you could put forth a better argument than what was here. Either talk to myself or make your own response video would be just fine. And I do appreciate any support I can get. I just offered it. I totally just said that we'd be glad to talk to you and give you a fair shake. Those who show interest in me or my work, I try to open up as much as I can. But art right now is a hobby for me. I have a dying mother to take care of, and my own mental health. I already go to therapy.
Anthony super chat.
Okay.
It's your favorite.
Blinky. Okay. Don't. Oh no, you better not do that. Now you're on all. I saw it coming this time. Get your game on, and you probably thought I was going to continue, but haha. Anyways, hope you all are doing well. Yeah, we are Blinky. Thank you for your $5 donation. Yes. So let me fucking switch this over to Firefox on the Windows capture. And
how come you're not sharing your whole screen?
All right, fine. Here, let me dick with it.
Oh no, I didn't realize that's why. I thought you got your stuff figured out. The video is a little off center.
Yeah, no, I'm working on it.
Okay.
I think that'll do just fine, right? Is it good?
Yeah.
All right. So I'm gonna go back to the beginning here. Again, full link and full credit.
Good morning, afternoon, or evening. This is Nicole with episode 1.5 of No Cool News because the first one has been outdated. This is an update on the FunGasm situation. In the last video, we talked about how FunGasm has preyed on a minor named Melly.
Now, for anybody who wants to check out the previous video, let me just open up Nicole's channel. I was listening to it earlier, but when they said it was outdated, I'll probably go back just again because I'm a busybody. We live in a society, I believe this is the one about FunGasm from before, but they said it's outdated.
Another super chat. Lio wants to know if you want him in.
If you'd like in, Lio. By all means. My house is always your house. I'm always glad to have him in.
Alright, I will add him.
Alright.
Also, a second super chat.
Yeah. Hello, Blake. How many health problems do you have to say this? Mental health is not an excuse for predatorial behavior. Yeah, no, it's really not. There was a thing, again, that I wanted to get to about this. I made a response video to someone who was being really critical of Shiokami. I feel that there's a vast...
not a furry.
Yeah, not a furry. If you start to treat that sort of thing in there, you'll give weasels like FunGasm there something to argue. Well, this is more about the artwork. No. I haven't heard anyone mention your artwork at all, but then again, I only glanced over at your posts and how you were acting around kids, and I was like, well, that's if those aren't edited and those are legit, and judging by your Twitter, you didn't deny them. You didn't say that there were edited screenshots in any way, shape, or form. Yeah. So let me get back to the video here.
More information has come
Hi,
forth.
cool guy.
Hello, Leo. Oh, actually, I guess I'll open up the stream in here in case anybody wants to hear it in the room. Oh no, I'll have to do it in. Well, you know what? Yeah, on second thought, just watch the stream.
Well, Anthony, I'm sure that he was just in a dark place.
He didn't seem like it. He seemed rather jubilant and had his. He seemed like he had his druthers about him. He didn't seem bummed out or depressed. I don't know.
Yeah,
what
they all seem like that when they don't
Leo,
think they're gonna get caught.
Leo, this one wasn't. I was in a dark place. This one was. I'm a mentor for these kids.
I see. You know, I've mentored quite a few kids in my time, even right now. I've never once said, I'm a mentor. That means I should diddle kids.
No, no.
It's amazing. It's
Wow,
freaking amazing.
you like art? You should draw some porn. That'd be cool. That's not, yeah.
No.
Bad encouragement.
That is verboten.
Opposite of encouragement.
Yes.
Since then, and a lot of things have gone down.
Good lord.
Before we
These
get
people,
started,
man.
please do not
And
go out of your way to
he's
harass
got people
any
that are still
individuals
following, which I understand, because he's being very vague. Very vague about
well,
what he did.
Here's the other thing: when news like that drops about someone leaving immediately, I mean, the garbage fire has just begun. If your Twitter is for a garbage fire, it's to watch horrible shit happen. So if I found out someone I was following just turned out to be awful, the last thing I would do, at least being a drama channel, would be to click off it. I would be like, no, I ain't going anywhere.
Also, I just noticed what the icon for this chat is. You people worry me.
I didn't switch it. I think that was what, Step?
Step. What? I'm looking. Of course it's Step. Of course it's freaking Step.
I don't know. Was it you, Rouge, or Step, or whoever? I don't know.
No, I'm looking at the icon. It's definitely Step. Rouge wouldn't do this.
Okay.
What?
Who
It's
made
the Twin Towers and Archer.
Okay.
Oh no, I did that.
Okay.
Oh God, why?
Cause Archer meme.
Okay. Indeed.
mostly in the ranges of 13 or younger.
But yeah, I sent this Anthony's way. I think it was earlier today.
Yes.
Because it was dropped on my desk by my friend Carl Tunes on Twitter. He's like, hey, I know you have experience in this. Can you tell me if this is legit or not? And I looked through the video. I'm like, yeah, this is pretty open and shut. And that's what he posted on Twitter about it.
The screen was a little crunched about him addressing it as gross and disgusting, so I was about to... Earlier, I guess I was kind of in a salty mood, and I was writing up a response, and I was like, I feel like I'm being antagonistic towards the person whose spotlight is, and I don't know why for the life of me. And I'm like, no, this person did a fine job. There's a couple of things in there that are kind of concerning, but no, they're doing good. This is a good video, gets the message across, and if I'll try not to nitpick too much, or you guys can rein me in.
Individuals are at risk of
No, I
being
mean,
groomed.
you also keep in mind her channel seems fairly new. Her editing's pretty good, though. So, good on her for one of the first things she puts out here being something as serious as this.
Yeah, it's a good start. I remember one of their last words towards like the last couple minutes of the video is like, "I just got to bed. It's only been like I've been up for like half a minute." I'm like, you've already you understand what this.
Did she take your online course in drama video?
Yeah.
Now, the more sleep deprived you are when you make these things.
Yes.
Thank you for subscribing to my expert course. I have been up for 3 days, and soon you will too.
You got a super chat, by the way.
Okay, let's
Yeah.
get back to it. Indeed.
Lyle got to it before me.
Okay, Blinky Iris. Didn't John Cricklefaust, the creator of Ren and Stimpy, also hide behind mentors young girls too? Yes, as a matter of fact, and I did kind of get a John K vibe off of fucking FunGasm.
I love how you pronounce that. Cricklefaust is Chris Falusi.
Yeah.
Cricklefaust?
John, the Ren and Stimpy creator.
It's Chris Falusi, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
people just call him John K to try to avoid all of that.
Oh,
And then he's like, no, I'm the steamroller. This is how we do it.
No, like
Yes.
Chris Falusi, like John Belushi, like.
I'm not doing that to Brother John, but anyways, I'm hitting
No,
play.
it's just find Jim Belushi.
Okay.
All right,
Recently,
that's
we have
fine.
gotten into contact with Fun. We went over his
Good
messages with
Lord.
Melly,
And,
he
I've messaged a couple of people that follow this guy to let them know what's up, because not everybody knows, obviously.
Yeah.
And, well, what I would ask Nicole, since she's in the chat, I don't know if it's been passed to you yet or not, but if you got these logs, I'd appreciate it if you would message it to one of us.
Yeah, would you like in the stream too? We could always. I know it's 10 people there, but there's probably someone inactive who doesn't need to be here. Nicole, if you
Where's
like
Archer? There's Archer. We can kick him.
Yeah.
Do it. Do it. He's just lurking in the stream anyways.
All right.
I mean, I would love to. If
Yeah, by
there
all
were
means.
screen caps to look at. Yeah, that
Yes.
would be.
I warn you, if you give your Discord to freaking Rouge, you'll have a friend for life, whether you want it or not. But
Also true. That's
No.
actually also true. Yeah.
you better
I'm
not play
picky about my
TF2, or
friends.
she'll. Yeah.
No, you're never gonna.
I'm good. I have a inner crew. I don't need more.
We do got some video recordings of the chat. I'm going to re-upload as soon as I can. Yeah, that's good. Well, Lunar, fucking Archer, you being kicked. We were just looking for somebody to toss out. I thought Hate was here
No.
earlier. No, okay.
No, he's not in
You
the
a
chat.
fake Jamaican. We don't want you, Archie.
Okay.
What do you guys
Ooh,
actually
wow,
want
that
to
was mean. The only other people we got here, I think, are like Ruza, who, of course, we're not kicking, Myriad, and Riddle of Lightning, and of course, everybody loves Riddle.
No, I love Riddle too. It's a real shame Riddle's not here. I don't know what FunGasm mini art we'd get for this. Continuing on.
disgusting and claims he doesn't remember any of it.
Okay, let's continue.
There was a point to be made that if he didn't remember it, then he still couldn't get away with it because it still happened and others still remember.
Well, about the not remembering it. It is possible that someone would have came forward, made an allegation. He could have opened up his Discord and showed, I don't have any chat logs between me and such person. I had in my notes, if Nicole would have pointed out, there's a thing towards the end where she goes, and this is where we show that he, deleted his stuff. I think from like a video perspective, the structure is good, but for like telling people with short attention spans who'll tune in and out, I would have put that at the front. But yeah, from a YouTube perspective, you did great, Nicole. That's just, me as someone who's done with this crap before. I like getting people to get all the information I can as fast as possible. That's just me being nutty and anal retentive.
That's
Another
kind of
super
like
chat.
saying,
Okay, cool. Let's see. It's
People like you're giving away all the best stuff from your class. People
Yeah.
need to pay for that.
Well, I mean, that's what
You
the
can't
super
just
chats
do
are.
that in a live-
Yeah, Misa Kel June. The skill you have, the amount of time that you invested, and the medium that you chose to use does not matter if the subject of the focus is children having sex. If we're talking about, would you care to clarify, Misa, before I decide to get into an argument needlessly? I don't condone lolly cub Shoda full or whatever hell. If there's a magical demon underage child thing for Has Been Hotel, I'm not cool with it. Yes.
Has been
Yeah.
problem.
But at the same time, to the best of my knowledge, I typically don't hear about those people getting arrested. So as such, I'm not going to waste my time going after that.
Yeah, I agree with that on a moral viewpoint in the terms that I think it's wrong, but like we have other people to go after.
Come on, Blinky.
I see Blinky. Blinky here says, Joe making Archer crazy. Bad pun. Sorry. No, you're
Jamaican Archer.
Jamaican, we're like
crazy.
Jafakin. Oh!
all right. So let's get back to it. We're 26 minutes in the stream and a minute in the video.
oh, I don't remember murdering that kid 13 years ago. Like, you still did it. It still happened. It was still a crime, and it still affected other people who remember. So,
like, maybe again I'm being a bit anal retentive on this one. I absolutely believe that FunGasm should have to answer for this, but I wouldn't put that in the same tier. Had FunGasm been perhaps younger or been like 17 or 18, I wouldn't be calling for the book on his life to get closed. I think there'd be time for him to turn it around. Judging by his current behavior, even if he were younger, this would be completely unacceptable. No, it doesn't seem like he's interested in answering or trying to improve the situation whatsoever. But yeah.
Misa says, no, I mean a blatant, undeniable depiction of children, not the vague gray area.
Um.
You asked for them to clarify.
Okay. Let's get to this.
that's not an excuse that you don't remember. So first, let's just start off with Melly's case with Fun. We voice called and screen shared his DMs with Mel since he requested to see.
No, for the record here, I believe Nicole stated they didn't get him into the call. They're saying that they opened up the voice call between FunGasm and the kid. Is that what Nicole was saying, just to be clear? They didn't actually get him into call. Hello?
I don't know.
No, I don't think they actually got him a call. Also, real quick, Nicole, go ahead and check your Twitter messages. I sent you my Discord, and if you add me as a friend, I can bring you into the call.
Yeah.
Oh, they did get him in the call. Okay.
Oh, absolutely. You've got me hooked. I definitely would like to hear what FunGasm sounds like or how he reacted to the situation. That can tell a lot. I know naturally people being nervous in these situations isn't a condemnation or it's not correlation between guilt and whatnot, but it's one more strike against someone.
Them. He begins the voice call with 3 main points. 1, he didn't remember anything. 2, he did not groom anyone. And 3, he misread the ages. At the end of the voice call...
Well, did he try and say the 13 looked like an 18 or what?
My glasses weren't on, and real quick, Wyatt, no. You don't get to join.
No,
We're talking
Wyatt.
about big boy stuff. You can go play in the yard.
No, Wyatt. Most of my friends tell me to block you.
Not only did Mel repetitively state his
Even
age,
Barrel, we need to bully him
it
more.
indeed it was Fun who started these inappropriate conversations.
Wait, why would
There-
Wyatt Games?
There was somebody that was like really fucking asking for it lately that if only I could remember. Continuing on.
At the time, he was 27 years of age. The age you become fully developed is 25. It takes the human brain 25 years to fully develop and become.
Okay, I am not arguing the validity of the 25-year-old age thing. It's very well thought out. It sounds good. My only concern about that, Nicole, is I'm worried about the wrong people stating like 20 or so forth, or like being, well, I'm only 24. I don't have my shit together. I'm not fully
matured yet. You see.
I think it for the perspective of the case that you're on right now, you stuck the landing for making him look like an asshole. But there's so many shittier people out there that I don't want to have them hear that and be like, well, I wasn't fully developed. So yeah, I guess that gave me a moment of pause.
Mature. He was fully cognizant of what he was doing.
But he was
and a point to
27
be
anyway, so...
Oh yeah, that's why I'm saying that for the purposes of Nicole's case, beautiful, well done. But I could see why, just from my perspective, I wished that predators aren't going to hear that line, especially if they're like around like 23, 24, and be like, well, I've heard. Anyways.
Oh, no.
that he was being systematically predatory towards Mel. Mel was a big fan of Fun, which also shows how he used his
I wouldn't
power.
like to see that notion being, and I'm not sure even what the validity of that is, but I wouldn't like to see that notion weaponized.
No. Especially when you consider a lot of the people that we talk to will try and use their impairment. If they could be like, well, between the autism and not being 25, no. Continuing on.
For people abusively. As you may know, Fun is an animator who has worked on the Firework music video with JonTron and even animated a Game Grumps video that ranked in 5 million views. He has a lot of fans, nearly 2,000 on Twitter and nearly 12,000, if I remember correctly, on his YouTube.
Hateful.
Okay, welcome, Hate.
Any younger kid would look up to Fun, and he used that to his advantage, apparently.
Okay, I absolutely, again, with the highest numbers on his channel being 70,000, and yes, you could say that he did work for Game Grumps. I guess, how many kids are really going to, of those million, really sit through the credits? But I'm definitely...
I'm going to find out exactly who that animator was,
Yeah.
right?
Well, when it comes to that, it all depends, because if you look on the left-hand or right-hand side of the video, he specifically shows his portion of JonTron's fireworks, and people, if they like the animation style, kid or not, will find that, and that is a problem.
I think, I'm absolutely siding with Nicole, better safe than sorry. But as for any kid, a lot of his stuff is like old-timey kind of artwork. I think it's a bit more niche than that, but considering that still 2,000 is way too many to just leave out there unchecked, I don't know.
Also, I want to go ahead and address the chat in a couple situations here. Misa says if you wouldn't show it to a police officer or a therapist, you probably shouldn't be doing it. Personally, as an artist myself, I take that a little bit further. If I can't show it to my grandma, I'm probably not going to do it. So that means I can draw a Doom guy tearing into a demon because the grandma would be like, "It's okay, mijito. It's okay. He's demon, not person." But I wouldn't do other things. Also, Vix, I'm glad that this is coming out. I can't guarantee you justice, unfortunately, just due to the nonsense we've had to deal with in this case. But I am glad your story's getting out. It is important. And let's see here. Nicole, again, check your messages on Twitter.
Yes. Check your DMs. I believe Leo is trying to get you his Discord if you'd like to join
Correct.
the call. Yeah, if you don't want to, then that's fine as well.
Apparently. The conversation was apparently sexual charged since the beginning, and because of this, Mel felt like it was only normal to ask sexual questions. Instead of telling them not to ask someone that kind of question, Fun instead answered them and proceeded to ask Mel what he was into as well. This
is fun in I wouldn't say it excuses this, but I just want to cut that off if that's it is fun and have all his faculties, so to speak.
Never. Yeah, I'd love to hear what they sound like. I can't tell.
Yeah, I haven't heard him myself. I don't know. I think it would weigh more if he were completely, but I still hold him accountable either way.
Yeah, I
is
mean,
an inappropriate charge
dealt with
conversation to have with anyone
not
underage.
like we haven't seen that before.
Especially those who haven't even went through puberty yet. This can shape someone's entire view of life. So, moving on to our next victim who has come forward.
Ben,
Her name is...
who says he's not?
Yeah.
All right, we got a pending.
All right. Yeah. Hold up,
We
buddy.
got an accept.
All right.
Vix. Vix was one of the individuals he named in the voice call. He wanted to tell us that all they talked about was just the raids and griefing on the Mari Mari Cutie Discord. But after...
What is that fandom? I heard that earlier in the thing. Mammary Grandom fandom. What is that? Anyways, I'm not familiar with that.
Which one?
They
Well,
said.
I mean, you can ask her shortly yourself. I just added her to the call.
Okay, excellent. Waiting for it to pick up.
Hello?
I have arrived.
Good enough.
Good evening.
I heard the fandom name. What was it one more time? And could you tell us about it? Since you said it was a lot of people in there are 13 on down.
Yes. So I have a friend named Mari, and she has her own kind of fanime thing. It's called Mari Mari Cutie,
Okay.
and it's kind of popular among a bunch of kids, like mostly kids. And Fun said he joined the server because he thought it was a joke, like a joke show, because at the time of its creation, it was not very quality. I guess
Oh
you
yeah,
could say.
I'm looking at it. If I had seen this, not knowing what it was, I'd have been like, "Is this a meme? Is this for real?" So I could see someone thinking this was a joke early on. I actually do. I'm looking at it right now, just so I get what you're saying there.
Mama Mari. It
Yeah.
sounds like Hi Puffy Amiyumi or something like that. But go ahead.
Maybe it wishes. I'm not sure. I don't know
Okay,
what to
all
say.
right. Continuing. Oh, okay. I
Yeah,
thought
do go on. Sorry. Yeah. So he joined because he thought it was a joke.
Yeah,
Or
and
that's
that
what he
was
said.
yeah, that was his excuse at first, and he kind of stuck around for a few months maybe, and I guess that's how he started talking to Vix and Melly, because they were on the first server about maybe
This was
year
a
or two
Discord?
ago. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, because Mari created her own server for a bunch of her fans to join, and Fun happened to join, I guess. I don't know what gave him that idea that it was a good idea, but... And so he joined, he met Mel and Vix, and apparently they hit it off, I think, for some reason. I don't know. I don't know why he messaged them.
Well, according to some of the screenshots, they both had both interests where they were both artists. Was that the story?
Like music and art, I think, is the reason why for Melly, and for Vix, I think he started talking to her because they both had the border patrol role, which was because the server kept getting raided by trolls a long time ago, and Mari needed more people to keep watch on the server who had different time zones.
Oh, so you had like full time. This person had rose to like sort of a administrator, or mod kind of rank at that.
Yes, I believe so.
Oh, that's some. They got roles. That is. So they had actually even gotten roles in that chat.
Yeah.
So wait, Fun got roles in the.
Yes, he was an admin.
I think so.
Wow,
I think so.
okay.
He was kind of a discount admin.
Yeah.
Is he currently in any discords that are, I guess, that we know of, probably with a younger audience that needs to be made aware of this right now?
Not that I know of. He's not in Mari's server anymore. He hasn't been for a while.
Mm-hmm.
But I know he has his own server. I don't know how old the people are on there. But I did see on Twitter that someone in the server like asked another person a really weird question. They just left after that because it was
not their bag.
Yeah.
That is to say.
If any,
Yeah.
obviously, I guess maybe message Leo and don't say this in chat. If anyone has eyes in that server, perhaps if it has to be open, I'd rather at least someone keep tabs what's going on over there.
Oh well, we'll get some of the boys in there.
I mean,
I
they seem to have pretty good border patrol guys. I don't know.
Well, I'm Hispanic. I can get through it.
Yeah, I was thinking that too.
So I do have a link to Fun's server.
Ooh.
Ooh.
And-
Well,
Cindy?
Yeah, that'd be.
don't put it in the chat right now.
Yeah.
We don't want
No,
to.
no, I will.
Don't show
Yeah,
these.
send it
don't
to me
show
directly.
these jackals. Yeah.
Send it to me
Yes.
directly.
Yeah, I'd like.
Well, we'll do that after the stream sometime later, where he has his guard down.
Ah, you ever miss the old stuff, Anthony?
This is the old stuff.
Ah, yes.
I did have an alt in it earlier, and I left for maybe an hour. I got off that alt for an hour, and I got back on, and I was just banned from the server. So I think he's just banning anyone new who comes on.
All right, so if we tend to get eyes and ears in there or something like that,
Yeah.
does he have like a specific type? Like, I don't know, if I go in there with like an anime waifu avatar, is that gonna work? Maybe? Question mark.
I'd say probably the more mature and cutesy younger girls.
It's all right. I
Okay.
got a spy that can do that.
All right.
Yeah, I think there might be someone on deck ready to go for that. Holy
We'll send in
crap.
Brony Inspector an address.
Oh,
Yes.
Jesus.
Oh, woo!
Since you're here, is there anybody else in the fandom that we need to be looking into, or
Not at the moment that I know of. I know that we had like a case back in December with Andrew, some guy named Andrew, and he preyed on Cinna, which is someone who helped me with these videos as well. And we made a video on him, and he just wiped off the face of the internet apparently.
well, sometimes it works out really easy
That's
like that.
yeah. He rented the proverbial van. Okay.
Down
No,
by the
he
river.
hasn't shown. He hasn't turned up anywhere since.
Not that I know of. It's been said that he's been going to a mental hospital, but I don't really believe that at all.
Oh, reading off a super chat, Lord Ben Mazza says, "Blood for the blood gods." All right, thanks, Ben. Leo Convoy should be the main character for Doom. Thank you, Ben, again. Sorry if I've
Find that
been.
I'm not.
Yeah, I know.
Says he's not. Who says he's not?
All right. Don't mind Ben. He's a Star Wars fan. They get a little carried away. Oh, fuck. Sorry for interrupting you there. You were,
Oh, it's fine. That's fine.
so we don't, unless we really needed to, were there any, like, high points that you wanted to bring up from the video specifically? Or we could go a little bit more, perhaps, or...
Yeah, anything. Just like the more like that was a pretty good length video. But was there any like more in depth stuff that you would like to that you just left out because it didn't fit or whatever? Like anything else?
Something that I could probably go more in detail is we had him in a big group chat with like me, Simi, Cinna, and Vix, and then Melly, I think. I don't know if Vix was in there actually, but basically he was just trying to come up with any other way that he could be quote unquote punished other than having a video made on him.
Yeah, we've dealt with people like that before.
There's
Yeah.
I'd like to suggest this. We've done this like 2 or 3 times. Tell him to call the cops on himself while he's in call and record it. We've done that to Lou the Kitty, who's Monkey Jones's ex-girlfriend. We've done that to I forget the other guy's recent name.
The choo choo train guy and
Yeah, some English.
Deer Train and Flutter Rocket.
Yes.
yes.
It certainly sends the point home, and people remember those calls. And since they're the ones doing the dialing, that's their concern.
Right, the trend of getting these predators to call the cops on themselves, it actually,
It
can't really argue with a person turning themselves in, right?
Well, the other thing too is that when other people going, why don't you let the cops handle it? We did. They didn't do anything.
Yeah. Then call the cops on yourself because we've done everything we can. Just then turn yourself in. I don't know. Yeah, it definitely gets a message to these people, though.
I think we did mention that at some point, but I don't remember exactly what happened. He kept changing the subject to his personal life and his art career. He's
Right.
no, please don't make a video. My art career is all I have.
Well, yeah.
Should have thought about that before you diddled kids, man.
Well,
I don't know.
There are plenty of aspiring artists in prison that get really good at tattoo work. You could practice while you're in there. I mean, maybe not with someone with your persuasion, but
Start with the rectal bullseye.
Jesus.
Oh, and he was also guilt tripping us and saying, "Oh, I'm trying to take care of my dying mother. I need to pay for her," and stuff like that.
Good. You should have thought of that before you tried to diddle kids.
Again, I want to bring this up here. It was going to be something I had in my video. Your people, if you're an adult and you're covering or talking to predators out there, and again, I stress the adult part.
Yes.
It's okay if you feel guilty, but keep in mind these are the people that made up this decision for themselves. You once you've kind of already started, you kind of have a duty and responsibility to try and do what's right to protect kids. And you didn't make this person, you didn't trick them into it. Unlike there's certain people, but no, if you didn't do anything, that you got there and all that information was there and you didn't entrap anybody into doing something stupid, then yeah, you shouldn't feel guilty about anything that this guy did. I guess your response to that would have been like, I guess we could all throw a couple of bucks at your mom when you go to prison. I'm not against that. I'm totally, if this guy goes to the clink, we could start a GoFundMe for this guy's mom so she doesn't starve. Yeah.
I'd be willing to help her, just not him.
Yeah. Nothing bad about her other than she raised him. So maybe that was, sometimes they just go bad.
It's like a kind of... My only regret is, well, the one good thing is my artist fucking predator, online predator son could never support me. But the people who got him arrested did.
Holy shit.
There is a God after all. I don't know what Mama FunGasm sounds like, but yeah.
Oh, you want to feel bad or feel guilty. When we called Lou the kitty, or got her to call the cops on herself, we had to listen to her most angelic New Yorker or New Jersey mom.
Their moms are gonna get cancer
Mama's
and die.
Spaghetti rings.
Mama's
spaghetti
rings.
Oh God.
Super chat.
It's a wonder that she turned out as nice as she did. Fucking. Let's see, super chat from Ben. Oh, damn, thanks, Ben. $10. Question for the girl in call. Has he tried to paint himself as a victim when he was exposed? Again, just a question. Second, Anthony, I'm a proud nerd that vapes re. Just kidding, dude. No, it's fine. So, yeah, did he paint himself as a victim? Did he try and say that these kids cleverly outcrafted and outwitted him?
He definitely did try to play the victim, especially with like his personal life and his art career. And he was saying, "Oh, I read the ages wrong. Oh, I didn't groom anyone. Oh, I don't even remember this." He was just making all these excuses, and
I don't even remember that. What a dig.
Yeah.
That's not quite playing a victim, though. That's
yeah.
It's something about getting death threats or something. It's like it's your fault.
And that's also like kind of trying to guilt trip and stuff.
It's like, yeah, that's a you problem.
What else did he do?
It'd be like if he ran out in traffic and got hit by a car. I'm like, okay, I feel bad.
For the driver.
What do you want me to do about it?
Yeah, that guy's get like, crud. You know how long it takes to get a windshield on a older model car? You know, it's just like that poor guy. Then the insurance says they're going to cover it, but they don't because they want a full report on the incident. It's bullshit.
Oh, I do remember another thing that he's done. So, Simi in chat she just reminded me about this. He was kind of just blaming us for the video and stuff. He's saying, "You guys are harassing me. You guys are bullying me. You guys are hurting my feelings," and stuff like that. He would write paragraphs upon paragraphs about his personal life and all this stuff. And
how could you guys turn on me like this?
So let me state this for the record too, for you, if you were even remotely concerned or scared. it is so unlikely that these people go to jail. It's even less likely that you'll get anything for harassment. I've yet to hear it happen. So you're going to be fine. There's,
Okay,
Yeah,
thank goodness.
we will be glad to raise you money. I will personally do the GoFundMe myself and be the first $100. Yeah, you're going to be fine.
Okay, thank you so much. I was like really worried about that, especially with making these videos that he'd be like, "Oh my god, you guys are slandering my name."
Well, here, hey, what are we at, 30? How many of these people have we come at?
30.
We're over 30
Oh,
now.
wow.
And
Oh
of those
gosh.
predators, none of them have gotten any of us in any kind of fine or anything. So you're going to be fine.
Okay. Okay, thank you. Oh my
And
goodness.
I mean, personally, I'm the guy who either me or a hater, usually the guy that find these people where they live and call the cops, and we ain't gotten in trouble once.
Okay, that's really good to know.
He mentioned, what state did he say? Oh, yeah, he's in New York.
Yeah.
He's in New York City. Yeah.
New York
boy, oh
City.
boy.
All right.
I really hope he becomes a coronavirus.
Well, you know what they said. You know what they said from the Pace Picante freaking commercial.
New York City.
Get a rope.
This this stuff comes from New York City. There's only one chunky bold sauce. Real southwestern taste of peas.
All right, bro.
Oh yeah. He probably
We
has a
don't
lot
like
of
New
money.
York.
All right, put the bottle down.
Not drinking today, Anthony.
Okay,
Thank
I'm
you very
sorry.
much.
Sorry for misbottling you, Brian.
No, I might have needed a little break there.
Yeah, maybe. Did anybody else have any other questions, or are we going to end abruptly?
Oh yeah, you have is there a package like all the screen caps and everything?
Yeah,
You have
I was going
all-
to suggest if you could make like a
Solid.
Google Doc of those or something like that.
That'd be super
Oh, yes, we
super
definitely
chill
will.
of you if you could get that
Yes.
together.
Hey Simi, can we share that with them? Would that be okay?
Yes, I don't want anything illegal.
If the package already exists, yeah, just to take a look at it, compare notes as it were.
Yes, if we could include a Google Doc or, I don't know, a Twitter link if you've got that too, or whatever. I've already linked to,
Okay, she says yes.
Excellent.
Woohoo! Okay, let's find it first. So, fun screenshots and... Am I allowed to share this? Do I have the permissions to share this? Oh, wait. I can
Got
make...
something to read now. About how many pages you think's in there?
Okay, there are, I believe, 50 files in this folder.
Okay.
And they're all, are they all
Wow.
YouTube safe?
Yeah, there are no nudes or anything in there, but
Okay.
So-
Oh man, yeah, I'd
No pornography.
Yes.
I'm going to make a copy of...
Because I've seen his Twitter. It's a
lot of porno, a lot of anim.
See, if we were streaming on my channel, I wouldn't give a shit if there was pornography.
You worry me, hate.
Why do you worry me? I just don't give a shit about censorship.
Well, it's not censorship. I just don't want to get it ripped off of YouTube.
You
Okay, I'm gonna try
Do you
to...
see that? Does it look like I give a shit if I get taken down?
Well, no, not at all. That's consistent. I mean,
Yes.
yeah.
I every once in a while I get people who come back to like a Kuro video or Draco Nightblaze. It's long term. It's so people can go back and look at these and make up their own mind.
No, my channel's like almost 10 years old now.
Okay.
It's got history, but I've got it all backed up.
Well, BitChute doesn't always cooperate, does it, Leo?
No, it doesn't. It took 22 freaking hours.
Oh, dude, are you kidding?
No.
What do they have? Are they like? Yes, we copy video onto floppy disk and then put in belly of gigantic plane and fly to server where it's copied to magnetic tape reel. Like, where the fuck are these servers?
I have no idea, but I uploaded
Holy
the video.
shit, 20 hours?
It took 22 hours for it to finally stop processing and actually play the
I'm
video.
gonna drive to your server farm with a flash drive. It'll be takes quicker than that.
But it's up
All
on
right.
YouTube now, and so far hasn't been taken down, so that's a plus.
22 fucking like I'd be like, you can find my shit on Pornhub.
I'm not gonna do that.
Go on XTube. You can get all my videos.
Corpulent Brony used to put his
backed
Brony
up there.
analysis videos on Pornhub, and he claimed that they did good.
Greg, I think freaking Dawn Somewhere had all their videos backed up on Pornhub once.
They're not pornographic in any way, shape, or form that I know of.
No, there's not any porn. Like all the ads around them are porn.
Okay, I'm downloading all the files because Simi's like personal information was on the original folder.
Yeah, no, I
don't
know.
think-
Yeah, we're gonna probably include it in the link of the hiss if you let us. So yeah, you
All
might
right,
want to.
yeah.
If you need to remove that, that'd be a good idea.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna download it myself and post it on my own drive, and then send it to you guys.
Excellent.
All right. Sounds good to us.
Well, what's this? Lord Ben Mazza, hateful, has the I don't care attitude. That's just me. That just
Correct. He doesn't.
Yeah, indeed.
Well, that reminds me, have you been yeeted out of barrel yet, Hate?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Indeed. So
Oh,
Diamond
obviously.
says, Nicole, here's a tip. Most of these morons that can get caught being creepy can barely keep a roof over their heads, much less pay for a lawyer. You'll be fine. That's not incorrect. In this case, though, Blake, I could see why someone working for JonTron, you might just see the big names and get paranoid.
Ooh, yeah.
Especially if it's your
definitely.
first time. Yeah, I can.
Yeah.
This is a very super chat enriched podcast.
Yeah, this has been. Well, I don't know. You got a good. You got Leo. He's always.
I bring the money.
Yes.
Yeah.
Other people's
Have
chat.
people like Leo pops up and then.
Hey, I mean, like I did
Ching.
okay on the last video I uploaded. A random pool guy sent me $30 in a super chat. Thank you for that. By the way.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, Pool Guy's good people.
Yes, he is.
What was it? How long ago did he work for Game Grumps?
That's something I should look up.
Blood for the blood god and money for the buck, man.
Bugman.
The blood drive gods.
Speaking of Bugman, I couldn't help but notice that weird dude you were arguing with on Twitter that tried to call you a married incel. I'm like, how's that work out?
Right?
What?
He got that all started because Matt Moylan, a comic artist, for I can't remember the name of the comic industry, but they do the Street Fighter comics. Made a chart about Terry Bogard's appearance in different video games, and apparently he missed 5 appearances. And this dude was being a butt about him, like, "Hey, I'm used to being a pedantic dickhead, but I at least put in the work when other people don't." And that's how it somehow devolved into him getting super upsetty spaghetti and trying his best to scour my social media for things he could try to embarrass me with, and it fell through completely. Then he wound up running into Kichi, and Kichi bodied
that's
him.
great. Wonderful.
He
It was
Who
great.
did he happen to talk to next?
he did look like one of the Quarterings, like clones or some shit like that.
Oddly enough, it doesn't seem that he's a Quartering fan, and I'm kind of mad about that video because we were hoping we'd get some blood and barrel from that video, and all of his fans are pussies. None of them showed up.
I would assume they'd be a bunch of elitist douchebags. I'll have
We
you know-
wanted blood, and we didn't get blood, and I'm very upset about that. I mean, I got good views,
Yes.
but I wanted blood.
Our hero was almost good enough to hang out with Sargon in his prime.
Surrogate.
That's how I remember the Quartering. I once used to talk about Anita Sarkeesian. She may know of me. Jesus.
Now they're too busy crying about the new She-Ra.
Jesus.
We've never really cared about this cartoon, but we're going to be very mad about it because We found out we need to outrage Peddle. That's the only way. I destroyed my own political party. Don't you understand, Jim?
Okay.
I
He
think
worked with John Tron in 2016.
Ah, okay.
Oh,
Okay.
that's been a hot minute, so even still, it'd be nice if they said something.
Something like 4
And
years
yes-
ago.
And yes, Blinky
been a
Iris. For some
minute.
reason, the guy thought I was Gaijin Goomba. I'm still trying to figure that one out.
Who is that?
He's the guy who does like culture shock and videos about Japan and video gaming. Who's like, looks
yeah,
like a little
I
penis.
I do not get that vibe from you at all, Leo.
I did a video on Gaijin Goomba like back when my channel first started, and in the thumbnail it shows his face, and the guy for some reason thought it was me.
Oh, I see. That's a silly.
It's like, look, you are fat. I'm like, that's not even me. It's like, holy crap, there's images of me out there. Are you really this dumb?
Yeah, you have to go. You have to go look up the furry leather face pose in his more recent videos.
Yeah.
It's like, do you always wear that lion mask? I said, I will for you, big boy.
Well, he's a lion, and he's also sitting in a den. It has a fireplace
You
and
got the
everything.
pun. You got the pun.
So good. I love it. I love everything about it. Like quality furry content, guys.
I hate that. I'm not a freaking furry.
Sure.
The lion mask
That's
made
one
me
of
look
those
like I
things
had a
where, like,
stroke.
Within the
Hates a chipper guy and Rouge doesn't like bunnies. Sure, okay.
I'll have you know, he is a very chipper guy, depending on what you have him doing at the time.
Okay.
what
It's like, hey, are you ruining someone's life? Yes, and I am having the time of my life doing it.
I mean, theoretically, it was kind of dead before you get there. It's the stuff they did. All right, so I'm good to put this in the. Let's take a look through.
Wait, did it share the folder or just the picture?
I think just the picture.
Okay, hold on.
almost there. Yeah.
I did a stupid thing.
All right.
It's all right. You're in a chat filled with boomers. We're used to boomerism.
Cinnamon Bun Bunny of age, huh? You missed their age. That's your defense. I guess we're playing to pull the screenshot game.
All right, there you go. You got the link to the folder.
Okay.
The whole thing now. Get the whole enchilada.
Indeed. Copy.
Oh yeah, dang, that's a lot of stuff. I got my reading for tonight. Very cool. Very cool.
Very cool.
Thank you, Kanye. Very cool.
Indeed. Let me
So
switch the OBS
here-
again.
You can see where like he wrote paragraphs upon paragraphs of just a bunch of excuses.
The excellence and excuses.
Yes.
Yeah, let's go over these. Not so much in stream, I'd imagine.
Should we do a couple? Some of the
I
deleted
think
ones?
we-
Yeah, why? Yeah, any ones that really pop out that we should showcase while we're here? Because there's a lot here.
Yeah, there are. I didn't select all of them earlier, so apparently there are 81 things in this
Yeah.
folder.
Well, we could do like 10 or 20. Let's take a
Right?
peek.
Yeah. No, we can go through a few of them. Anywhere to you can steer us.
Let's see.
Dude, literally, you get some fucking help. You groomed a kid. Why does he need to not? Why does he not talking to matter us? This
Oh, I
all
think-
from Mel mentioning your name and you got concerned.
I think the very last one in the folder would be a good one to read. It's screenshot number 483.
All right.
33.
Simi says, "Don't go through to deleted."
To deleted. So like the deleted one. I don't.
Screenshot 483, right?
Yes.
Got it.
Okay.
Because that's where he was talking to Simi and writing just paragraphs.
All right. All right. Let's take a look here.
Holy
Here
crap!
it is.
Can I ask you that the video please not be remade? What do you mean remade?
He was talking about our second video, which is basically the update video. And he was begging us basically not to make it.
Okay.
Okay, I'll go ahead and read it off for you. Let me get this thing about what's it. Load.
I know it's important that the topic be addressed, but I kind of feel it would bring more harm to more when I'm already trying to take care of my mental health. I really don't want that stress that I could promise you update to my therapy going forward and not contacting, etc. I understand the situation. I'm really not denying it. And I agree to deserve to own up for my actions. I guess my response here would have been, so the only person getting hurt by this is you. Okay, good. We're going forward.
Yeah.
Got it. We're going forward. If you could give me a compelling argument how this is going to hurt the kid, I would argue personally that not addressing it in public would cause more harm. FunGasm. I feel the best way to do this is not ruin one thing that I have, is my art. I thought he said he had a life outside the internet. My online status is really closely related to my artwork. Please don't take that away from me.
Too bad.
There are terrible, shitty artists out there that have very fucking dodgy, weird shit that they haven't gone down. I already deal with a suicidal depression, family issues, and a load of other stresses.
Oh, no.
Well, you know what? I can't stress this enough. If you're being suicidal, don't talk to kids.
Right, and here's the freaking thing. Like, all right, so let's say that I'm freaking Samson, right? And I've got the pillars next to me.
Yeah.
And I want to bring the building down.
Yes.
Am I going to make it harder to bring the building down, or am I going to make it easier? This dude is like putting weights on himself in this case. He's like, you know what'll be really good for this depression? Going after a kid. That'll fix all my problems. All this other crap piling up, I know, kid diddling. That'll fix it.
Yeah.
Makes your problems feel like they're a million miles away. Like, what the fuck's with this guy? Yeah. He was in a dark place. What can you say?
He is putting himself before the children's mental health. He's making it about him, and we were.
Oh yeah,
he's
litter dog burning. Okay, I guess I'll continue.
Yeah, that's basically all I had to say.
All
right out of the book. Yeah.
Stresses I'm currently under due to the virus epidemic. Are you really trying to work the virus?
Yeah. He is. He has been doing paragraphs about that.
That has Okay, the fact that you're in New York, get fucked. All right, seriously. Then what would if I just delete my online presence? What would that work for you? I mean, he did.
Yes, it would.
He didn't though. It's still up. I already ban and keep minors off of my not safe for work. You low expectation motherfucker. You're supposed to.
Doing the bare minimum.
He's like those parents that are like, I feed my kids, you motherfucker. You're supposed to. Which is segregated from my regular artwork.
Yeah.
Trust me that the people who separate their art from their artists, I think personally, I will do my research on this topic before coming to you. My point here are easy. I've always planning to make a video no matter what you were going to say. You're cool to lie to them. What you did in the past was manipulative, and it shows a pattern of behavior. I don't take pleasure from ruining someone's life, but honestly, I feel like I need to have this done, not only for me, but for the victims. Bravo. Go ahead.
I need to say something here. So, speaking of his NSFW Twitter, Cindy brought up a good point in chat. He did tell Vix to check out his NSFW Twitter when he was talking to her.
Is that in here anywhere?
I don't think so, but if Vix can find a screenshot of that,
just
then
chuck that in this folder. That'd be great.
Yeah. So I don't remember if it's in there or not.
Fun animation. Also, I kind of feel the video would give any minors who do follow me a window into seeing not safe for works that they shouldn't. So again, if how do we put this? If you're a parent who's watched this and your kids are for whatever reason following fun animation, I'd probably encourage you to go through your kids' fucking chat logs. No shit. I'd rather not do that to the uninvolved people.
Sounds like there might be some more actually involved people out there that he doesn't want to.
Yeah. I'd rather I just keep a strict self-discipline. I don't know anyone who would trust you at this point, sir. Self-help like therapy and do charity work. We haven't heard you beginning that at all.
Bless your little heart.
Yeah, bless your heart. My God. This, what did they call it? Planetary indulgence? I don't think that's going to work fun animation. Or FunGasm, whatever his name is.
When I do charity work, it makes me feel better for the bad stuff. That's what it's for, right?
Yeah. Having the
cool,
video...
to make yourself feel better.
Having the video
No.
up would literally give room to ruining any future opportunities I may get. Fuck you.
Kind of the point.
Yeah.
That's kind of the point.
Yeah, I thought that's what we were going for, guy. It would, in fact, it would in fact ruin my life. I agree. I deserve to make many amends in any way I can, but please let me keep my art online presence. I mean, it's not going to magically poof. People aren't going to delete your artwork. The people who already like it are probably already going to like it. It's legit the only thing I have. You've said that before. The only thing that has kept me alive through my depression. I could take off. I could take care of my sickly 70-year-old mother in New York City at the moment. I really can't afford
New
that.
York City, dude. He keeps. Why does that matter?
I lost
to
all
him?
my friends and art connections when I was out at last, and a big blow like this would actually drive me to suicide. I need my art. I'm not going to bring anybody else up, but it always pisses me off when they get a bad case of the suicides when shit goes sideways. No fun.
Yeah. Okay, I added the
It's
screenshot.
a very noticeable trend, Anthony, with depression, suicide, and pedophilia.
All right, so
So Vix has sent me 2 screenshots, and I'm going to add the other one to the folder right now.
okay.
So the first
Is it going to
one
be
was
at the
just
bottom
called-
or what?
The first one is called Unknown 1, and then the other one's just called Vix. So I think, for me, they're at the top of the folder.
Unknown one. Clicking on it. All right. Okay, I'm gonna fix that. Fun. Let me know. Maya fixed it. I hope. If so, feral art is super old. Probably the oldest piece there. Fun animation, cute designs though. Mia, I'm changing some though. Though ferals are just you.
Wait, did we actually get to the animal sex?
We did. Fun animation. Nothing.
Animal sex.
Yeah. Mia.
Animal sex.
Finn is okay. Just need to redraw him. Here's my FA. Well, of course he has a fucking FA.
Oh,
Would
yeah.
be just cause Mia. I have I have art fight. Is that it? That saves some art too. I totally forgot. And totally some particular next year. Okay. How old is Mia?
Right now I do believe she is 14.
So she was 12 at this time.
Yes, she was 13. She's 13 right now, but she was 12 when this happened.
Okay.
Oh.
Fantastic.
That's no bueno. That's absolutely no bueno.
Yeah, she was really young.
What's the title of this one again?
I'm gonna put it to you this way. I know in your video you put it the disclaimer, please no one bully or harass. To my audience, you guys do whatever you want. Dude, if it feels good, you know?
Right, no, if it just feels right. Yeah.
Jesus. Oh, what's this one from Ben? Okay, here one sec, Lord Ben Maza. Okay, it's a fun clown again. If you only have art online, then you should not creep on kids, you sick swine. I'm honestly sick after reading all this. Well, there's a lot more to get to. Good God.
There's a lot in here. Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
Like you've read. Oh my God, that's 2 drops out of like this 70 document folder. There's so much.
Wow. I'm checking on unknown too.
Yeah,
I fixed it. I hope. If so, feral art was super old. Cute designs. I already read that one. Get the hell out of my way. Kind of
arranging
arranging
that one
stuff.
Unknown 1?
I'm at 3 right now. I need my new laptop. This one's old. No, blah, blah, blah. Die anymore. Had my manic computer die on me. Yeah, some old laptop. Blah, skipping through possibly FA for a not safe for work stuff. Oh, here we go. So yes, we are authenticating that he is in fact sharing his FA, which is his not safe for work content. That's kind of sad.
Oh, there it is. Oh.
I have a Clip Studio Paint too, but if you're with this shitty laptop, it doesn't run very well. Don't you think? Blah, blah.
You act like you're 17, to be honest. Not lying.
Where's that one?
Oh my God, are you reading?
Which one's that? Which one? Brony?
Unknown 6.
Okay, we're going to Unknown 6. He wasn't bad. He was super nice. 18 and 19 years old. He was super nice. You're 14, if I remember, yeah? Mia, 12. I wish though. You act like you're 17, so to be honest, you're lying.
That's horrible. Okay, I have to go do something, so I will be right back.
Oh yeah, no, you're more than gold at this
Yes.
point.
Yeah,
Okay,
you
time I
delivered
think-
the complete.
Every time I think I hit some homeostasis of anger, something else happens and I get even angrier.
So, I remember Myriad made a point one time where he's like, a lot of the guys that you cover don't theoretically really constitute pedophilia because he was bringing up the actual ages. 12 is legally pedophilia, correct?
Yes.
Well, there you go. Congratulations. You've
That is prepubescent.
Yes, you've absolutely managed to tick every box in every way possible, sir. Good God.
Wow. Hey, check out my FA, 12-year-old. Wow. You seem 17, fart. God, what a fucking...
Thanks, Punch Shoulder. Whatever goes by the ways. If you ever want to ask me anything or know anything, I'll help you out, too. Be honest.
We have questions, FunGasm. Come talk to us.
Yeah, no shit. We have lots of questions. Yeah. Whatever happened to that one dude that came back, by the way? The one who probably had a crush on. Probably had a crush on. You asked me if we contacted each other. He was 18 and 19. I'm 12. It would kind of be, hey, a crush is a crush.
Hey, a crush is a crush. People get crushes on cartoon characters and stuff all the time. Oh my God, this guy. Ew.
Yeah, like, I've had a crush on past friends in the past, the age limit stuff. I get over it and force myself to. Oh? Wait, what the fuck is wrong with this guy?
Wow, this guy is blatant. Holy shit. Wow.
Good God. Thinks there's some repeats down here, so.
Oh, wow.
God damn this motherfucker. I know there's some of these that we have to watch out for. Should we probably stop here then in that case?
Yeah, I think there's a lot to go through here, Finger.
Yeah, I think we need to go through all this before we open up another live chat about this stuff.
All right.
Agreed.
Thank you guys. By all means, feel free to like, share, grab that Google Drive. Pass that shit around like the fucking plague, guys. And take care and avoid FunGasm. Godspeed.